This might look like a construction site, but on the other side of this wooden door is one of the most interesting apartments anywhere in New York. Look at this apartment, it's like perfect.
It's gonna be 2 floors plus the roof. This was a rehab, it was a townhouse. You'll have this expansive living dining area up here.
How long does a project like this normally take?
So something like this normally will take you about 12 to 15 months to complete.
This is an insane amount of space. Honestly, I would have a gazebo, a pool, hammocks, bees. Let's run, go, 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 go. All right. Oh, I hate bees.
That one's out to get us.
I know, he came twice. And we're here to find out if building this was a good idea, a bad idea, or if you should just get yourself this slingshot, which looks awesome. It's a little midlife crisis-y, but we're all gonna have one of those at some point. But the coolest thing about this place might be the street. We're on a street called Jefferson Street, and it's awesome over here. Excuse me, Jefferson Avenue. It's quiet, it's tree-lined. Your neighbors cultivate sunflowers, and people are investing in this neighborhood. You can tell this townhouse is being renovated. This is our building, but look, the neighbors also under construction. Ditto this unit 2 doors down. And there's a very special, specific reason for that. Well, 2 reasons. Number 1 is it is not a through street. That's the edge of the street. You cannot drive straight through. And we have this massive old church on the corner. Look at how pretty it looks back there. Super cool. What a beautiful looking old building. And there's another structure on the opposite corner. So there's the church, and look at this. That also is a dead end. See, you can't drive straight through there either. And that's the same thing on the opposite corner, so it's not ever gonna be busy here. And this also turns into quite the vibrant neighborhood once you walk out of the little sequestered area. We got a new co-working, Family Dollar, don't lie, if you're cheap like me, this is why you'll get today's place. Flowers, Vespa parking. We've got a full grocery store. Looks nice inside too. And your local fake coffee shop. It's water. Subway transit's pretty good. Right here we got the Franklin Avenue Sea and Shuttle, more grocery stores, and there's Popeyes. The chicken sandwich now comes with bacon. Just when you thought it couldn't get any healthier, it does. And speaking of health, we have a Blink Fitness across the street. Oh, and check that out. We do have a local juice bar in the neighborhood. And then we have Shake Shack, and next to it there's a Chipotle. But you can do better than fake Mexican food. Go here to this real falafel house, or go to grocery store number 3 and just make whatever you want. And over here we got all the little cafes. This one's coffee, and then across the street we got 2 more. We got this one right here and this one right here. The one with more people's probably better, and they're all better than this place. Hate to say it, but it's true.
And like the next week, they just have to finish.
Look at this apartment, it's like perfect. Jessica, what does this cost?
So this one's gonna go for just shy of 2.7 million. It's gonna be 2 floors plus the roof. You'll have this expansive living dining area up here.
It feels like a house up here.
Exactly, and that was the whole point. So this isn't done yet, but it will be soon.
And this is all gonna be private.
All gonna be private.
Look, you got downtown Brooklyn right there where people are overpaying. This is an insane amount of space. Honestly, I would have a gazebo, a pool, hammocks, putting green. You could do a putting green. Bees, let's run, go, 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 go. All right. Oh, I hate bees. Oh no.
That one's out to get us.
I know, he came twice. It's Jessica's vibrant attire. I wore gray to be bee-proof today and it didn't work.
This townhouse is only 2 units. So
really?
Right now we're walking into like what would be the parlor level, but instead of being the parlor level, you kind of have like this little foyer where you can like put your coats in a closet.
Is this shared between the 2 units?
No, this is totally private.
Wow.
To unit 2.
How long does a project like this normally take?
So something like this normally will take you about 12 to 15 months to complete. This was a rehab, it was a townhouse. The developer asked us if we wanted to get rid of this gorgeous tree.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of developer would get rid of this gorgeous tree?
Well, believe it or not.
Just kidding.
Yeah, some people might think that it's like an infringement upon their land, but if you're looking at it from a real estate perspective, look how much privacy you have from your neighbor in the back because of this tree. So you still get the light, you get the serenity of the tree, and you get the privacy.
Obviously, this is almost done, probably a week or so, and then we're finished. That accurate, about a week?
Accurate. Upstairs is way more done. This needs a little bit more love.
Look at the tile on this deck. That is absolutely good looking. And it's crazy to see this one, which is almost done, versus the one that we came here to look at, because it just shows you how much work goes into these.
So you've got mitered edges, but what they did was this stone was about half as thick as this. So we took siding and we mitered the corners so that you have a thick 2-inch.
What kind of material is this? It looks really cool.
So it's actually a mixture of stone and marble. It's called aglo.
Aglo.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's one of my favorite stones. We actually have this same stone in a different color application in one of the bathrooms, and it's really dramatic. So they only have it in 3 different colors. They have like this really beautiful beige gold color, the grays upstairs, and this like navy black color.
Home Depot, you show them this picture, they're gonna be like, that was AI generated, it's not real.
We don't do that here. Charming little powder room.
What?
They did a full marble slab here, which you don't really see.
And we've got the mirror that tells you how beautiful you are. Is it doing that right now? You know what, I'm gonna leave. So this one is like a house that goes down, and the other one is like a house that goes up.
Exactly. We spec everything out here so that a king size bed fits, and you'll see the room upstairs is identical to this, so we'll get to show you everything with furniture. So we've got an oversized kitchen here. It's more reminiscent of like a townhouse kitchen versus a condo kitchen. Like for example, look at our sink. It's oversized, wow. It's huge, it's super deep.
Why do they call it a farmhouse sink?
It's just the style. It's the white front and the porcelain. It's usually exposed here.
This is porcelain.
Yeah, so it's a porcelain sink, and it doesn't necessarily have to be porcelain. It's just this style of sink. The good thing is you can keep your dishes in here and they won't come too high above the Although I'm not recommending that.
This is a beautiful stove. What brand is this?
So this is an Ilve stove and vent.
Wow.
This is like in the family of quality of like Lacanche and Le Cornu.
Look at that range. We've got 6 burners plus the long skinny burner.
So this is an oversized draw in terms of width. Like you can
look at that.
A ton of stuff in here. Surprise, it's a dishwasher.
Ooh, look at that. Barn door fridge, is that what they call it?
French door fridge.
French door fridge.
Farmhouse sink French door fridge.
Got it. Yeah, my terminology is a little bit backwards. Microwave. Every apartment Jessica has ever shown me has the pull-out trash bins. I love it. It's amazing.
You've got another sink over here for like washing cups and whatever else you might have up here, but it's essentially like a little extension of the kitchen.
I also love how functional the island is here. We've got the 2 lights. It's very beautiful. And look at the size of this breakfast counter. Man, you could put an army over here. There's a secret. Nice! Built-in storage. It's so quiet back here.
So this is about 10 feet wide here, and this is about 20 feet wide here. So probably 200 square feet of outdoor space.
Plus, since it's right off the kitchen, I mean, I could see outdoor dining out here.
And this is the apartment that gets the 1,000 square foot roof deck.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Outdoor space.
We saw the unfinished version of this powder room downstairs, and this is what it looks like when it's done. Very nice, conveniently next to the kitchen. Oh, this is gorgeous. Is this the primary or no?
No, this is the secondary.
This is the secondary bedroom?
Look how fun this is.
And look at the tub. This matches so well, like, calling all landlords, please start putting these in your apartments. This is definitely a no compromises apartment. And honestly, with this view, all this light, all this peace and quiet, it doesn't even feel like New York, but it is New York. And in addition to a bed of any size, boom, that's the home office.
This is the home office, or if you prefer a cushy chair in the corner to throw your clothes onto.
That would be nice. Live like a slob. And it has really good closet space. Oh, is this a walk-in?
Sure is.
Look at that. When this is the secondary bedroom's closet, it has its own entrance and its own bath, you know the primary's probably pretty sweet.
Yeah. Now, when you walk into a primary bedroom, you don't usually have this much space. And the way you can tell this is a giant room is not only do I have a king size bed, but I have a bench
A bench.
At the end of the bed.
These are the same built-ins as downstairs. They're just done.
They're done. They have handles.
Ooh.
Yeah, so these are the built-ins that we have on both sides.
I can't believe the before and after difference.
Yeah, and like, look, you've even got like a really beautiful area to hide all your stuff in your vanity here if you want like a glam area.
Look at this primary suite bathroom. We've got the cool looking tub.
This is a soaking tub. Some people like to call it a zen tub. And you're actually standing in what will soon be the shower. See on the floor right here that we've got tape.
Oh, it's gonna be big.
So there's gonna be glass shower doors, so you're gonna have a shower area plus the tub.
If you leave the glass off, it'll clean itself.
You know, they do that in certain bathrooms and they pitch the floor towards the shower. And it's a huge wet room. But we didn't do that in here because you have paint. So paint on the walls, it generally is indicative of not being.
And then we have our own deck as well. This is the same size deck as what we had downstairs.
Correct. So all of the decks are the same. You have one on the lower level of the duplex, one on the parlor. So you have 3 separate terraces between 2 units, a garden for the first floor, and a roof deck for the top floor.
What's in here? I was gonna look at that bedroom.
Ooh la la.
Oh, okay, cool. Are these regulation size? I don't think
These
so.
are oversized washer dryers.
These are huge. It's like a laundromat in your place.
This is almost twice the size of your standard. This could be a home office, or realistically, you could fit another twin bed here if you wanted to put 2 little
Oh,
space.
yeah, you could. And then you'd have one by this window, one by that window.
With this separating the middle. So you could put 2 in here if you wanted to, but you could also have it as like a flex sleeping / office space.
There's nothing wrong with this place.
It's pretty
It's
bad.
perfect.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this one.
Guys, if you're excited about this one, make sure you follow Jessica on Instagram. I got all her information right here. See you in the next video.
Thanks, guys.